Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to post a video, and by the time you're watching this, it'll have an appropriate title. Because at this particular moment, I just can't really think of what I want to title this. But I do believe that this is important because the internet can be a wonderful thing, and it also can be a bad thing. And the reason why it can be a wonderful thing, which is the obvious, you gather a lot of information that's useful and valuable. The bad thing is people think that they can go in here and get things done as opposed to the traditional way. Blood, sweat, and tears, baby. You know, go in there and just work and keep getting better and keep getting better at what you're doing, your craft. You know, because every now and then I get this, and I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to give you a breakdown of my thoughts on this, because I've addressed this a lot of times, and I'm going to keep addressing this particular topic for a long period of time because I think it's extremely important for the beginner, you know. And let me just say this before I get started. The purpose of my channel is to give musicians that can already play, musicians, not people that can't play the instrument, the chords to songs. That's it. Because when I first started on YouTube, I noticed it just was this big gap. There's a bunch of videos teaching you how to play rock, pop tunes, but there's none that was teaching you really straight up hardcore R&B stuff. Rick James, Con Funk Shun, Chic, you know. So I'm like, hey, this is my niche, this is my avenue. So I concentrated and focused on those particular styles of music, even though I do everything, you know. So I thought it was a good idea to do that, to give the chords to musicians that can already play, can't find the sheet music, or the sheet music is not available. You know, but there's some people that think that it's about this, that as I'm showing you, as I'm playing the song and got the chords cross string, well, where do I put my fingers? If you got to ask that question, it's time to get to the back of the line and go get lessons. That's how I learned. You know, I didn't learn because, of course, the internet wasn't around when I was a kid. I wasn't sitting in front of some TV watching some dude hands. Oh, I can't see your hands. Don't focus on the hands. Focus on the chords against the screen. Because at the point of you trying to play songs, you should already know how to play your guitar. That's a big difference. You know, if you can't play your guitar, you can jump from here to way somewhere else. You got to start at the beginning. Get to know the guitar, the fretboard, and the notes and the chords. Then you say, okay, I'm ready to play songs. Instead of, you know nothing about this, I'm going to go play some songs. No, you're not. You're going to watch some fingers, try to memorize what some dude on the internet or TV got his hands, and it's going to be a mess. That's not the way to learn. The way to learn is to learn the instrument, you know. And if you either get lessons from me or somewhere else, because this is not a plug for me, because, you know, this is an investment in you, not giving Morris Man $40, you know. But I do have lessons where I teach you to play the rhythm guitar the right way, you know. And how that came about was, years ago, people kept saying, well, you play pretty good. I'm like, well, I play for a living, you know, so I should be playing good, you know. And they said, could you teach us? I said, I'm not a teacher, you know. And then this went on for 2 years. They said, could you just try to put something together for us? And I thought about it, and I thought about the years of me trying to find the right music teacher, and everybody was teaching me the same stuff that I would never use, and stuff that was contradictory to the truth, you know. And here's one of them. You can't play these stuff on the radio yet. You got to go through these easy playing songbooks. Throw them in the garbage because they're garbage. From day one, I can teach you to play the stuff on the radio because that's what you want to do anyway. You're not going to learn a song if you got a easy playbook in a different key. Most of us learn by sitting down or taking lessons. Like my dad used to say, take your ass upstairs and practice. Take your ass upstairs and practice. Put on that record and keep playing along with the record until you perfected it. That's how we learn, you know. Not from, again, they say that I should play in this key because that key is hard. Yeah, it's going to be hard, but you're going to have to do it anyway. So why waste time doing this BS when you can just go straight to the chase? You know, so I totally disagree with that philosophy of teaching, but I didn't blame the teachers per se because they were taught to teach you that way, okay? You know, so I did put something together that's extremely coherent and very economical, only $40, and that's it. You don't pay $60 a lesson once a week, $240 or $60 a month, you know? That's a car note, you know? So if you're ready to get started the right way and quit sitting on the internet looking at fingers, the camera angle ain't right, and, you know, when the chord's right there in your face, you know, click on that link down there and let's get started. Instead of this years of trying to teach yourself something you don't know, and then all of a sudden you find yourself wasted 2 years and ain't learned nothing. and that's 2 years you could have been already playing at this point. But getting back to the topic of hand of this video, which ties in with that, every now and then I get this, and I did a Lakeside song. I think it's called Fantastic Voyage. Love Lakeside. So I get this, and the video is chord lessons, because now I kind of word them in the proper way, because there's 3 different ways. There's the cover, which is you playing along with the record and not giving any chords. You just playing along. No, the cover is you're playing the piece without the original music. You're just doing your version, your cover. That's the first way. The second way is just to play along. You're playing along with the record, but you're not providing any chords, anything like that. The third one, which is what I do, is chord lessons, where I play along with the record and I show you chords. Whenever you see a video of me just saying play along, that's all I'm doing. I'm not providing the chords, because technically it's almost impossible to put the tabulation on the screen at that time. Just can't do it. So those are the 3 different methods or techniques or way. So I did a Lakeside Fantastic Voyage guitar chord lessons, because the majority of the videos I post are with chords, because I'm trying to teach you guys. So, or show you guys the chords, not trying to teach you how to play the guitar. Because when you get to that point of want to play a song, you should already know how to do this. So I did a guitar chord lesson. Chords across the screen as I'm playing. Fantastic Voyage by Lakeside. And this is what this gentleman said. So basically, you're covering the song. No, I'm not covering the song. I'm playing along with the song, and I'm giving you the chords. I'm not just doing the cover. So his finishing statement is, where's the lesson? Now this statement here, when I hear this, it means you don't know how to play your guitar. Because if you knew how to play your guitar, you wouldn't ask me this question. Because that was the lesson. My channel is not where I sit here and show you finger placements, because that would not be beneficial to you for me to do that. All I'm doing is kind of giving you a cheat sheet and not giving you the real reason why you should already know how to play these chords. So there's some people that don't know what they don't know, and they're still trying to go find somebody to do what they want to do. And they teach them and pay them. They think they're just going to sit on the internet for free and gather all of this information. You're going to be one messed up player, because no 2 people have the same method and approach to playing the guitar. So if you get 5 dudes in here and try to learn from 5 different dudes, you're going to have all over the place, because no 2 people play the same. Now, there's nothing wrong with, once you learn, there's other people that can help you embellish, or should I say improve your skills, because my keyboard was a tremendous help to me playing rhythm, because he was a guitar player too, and he was showing me voices that I never seen before, and they work, and they weren't hard to grip, so I'm like, thank you, my brother, but I stress you guys, and you women, young women, if you want to learn how to play any instrument, go find a teacher. Don't just jump out of the stables, don't know what you're doing, and watching guys that have been playing for a living and playing well, and you think you're going to play like them. You're going to waste a lot of time. You're going to rack up a lot of bad techniques that is going to be hard to undo, because I've been playing piano just as long as I've been playing guitar. And I write most of my songs on piano, but I don't play piano on a professional level like I do guitar. Why? Because I tried to teach myself. And the only reason why I had to teach myself back then, because I couldn't find nobody to teach me. And I didn't have any money. I was like only 13 years old, so that's not a good reason why, or that's a good reason why not to try to teach yourself, because the stuff that I picked up as a piano player, they were bad habits, bad techniques, and by the time I realized that and tried to go get formal lessons, it just didn't stick. And the stuff that I had been doing for 20 years still sticking, and I can't get out of it. My brain has been locked into this, and it ain't going to change the way that I play piano. So that's why it's important to just go out from day one and find somebody to teach you the right way, the right techniques, so you won't be on the internet confused and saying, where's the lesson? That was the lesson, If you don't know that, it's obvious you need to go get lessons. Go pay somebody to teach you. Because shortcuts are just that. They're shortcuts, and they're going to show when you're playing. If you think that you're going to be slick, I ain't going to pay nobody. I'm going to sit here on the internet and watch these fingers. You're going to be watching fingers for 5-10 years, while people that have went the right way within 2 years can play. Because I gave you an example a couple of years ago. I had 2 students. One of them was my nephew, and he didn't get any preferential treatment. The other person got as much attention and much information as my nephew, and the other person decided that they were going to get on the internet and try all these other supposedly promising guitar lessons. It's going to teach you how to play in 2 months like a pro. And I told my nephew and I told this other individual, stay focused here. Because all you need right now as far as to play the rhythm guitar is here. So stay focused here. My nephew, listen to me because he trusts me. Believe me. The other person, I got free apps. I'm going to load free apps on my guitar, on my smartphone. Fast forward 2 years later, not only my nephew can play, he's in the band, he's writing. The other person, still dabbling, still don't know what they're doing. Hello. I'm going to end you guys with that. I'm going to end it with that. But if you're interested in learning to play the rhythm guitar the right way, click on that link. Let's get started today. You know, let's cut out this madness of you're going to sit here and watch 20 different dudes and fingers and you think you're going to become a good guitar player. You're not. Or a good musician, period. You're not. The old-fashioned way's been working for centuries. Someone who can play, they teach you and you pay them. That's it. Ain't nothing difficult or complicated about that. And it don't have to be, but some people make it more difficult when they can just go the way that they should go and pay people for their efforts. You know, just that simple. I mean, don't you want to be paid for your efforts and your services? You know, when you go to work in the morning, do you work for free? You know, when you on Friday, when it's come payday, you don't get a paycheck because you've been working for free? I don't think so. So, you know, so think in those terms. Treat other people in the manner that you want to be treated, and you can't go wrong. Unless you're one of them crazy people that want to be tortured and treated badly. But most of us want to be treated with a high level of respect, you know, courtesy, compassion. So pass that on to the next person, you know. Till next time, take care and thanks for watching.